Okay, so guys, here's the true meaning of Fnaf lore. So the background is where the William often dies, but that's in Fnaf 3 minigames. After Fnaf 2, where you gotta move sometimes, it's in somewhat like Fnaf 2 or 3 minigames, where you were the animatronics, and then after William destroys you, then you you'll see William, like you'll see what would happen. And let's just look at Spring Bonnie. So if we look at this, Spring Bonnie is like in this old pizzeria, and we saw Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy got destroyed, right? So I believe so. Freddy Fazbear's Diner must be created before Fnaf 2. I just believe. And you guys may say in the comments, no, Fnaf 2 or Fnaf 1 was created before Freddy Fazbear's Diner. Nah. In Fnaf 4, it shows us what happened, what happens. And then after that, I just realized in the main game, usually Fredbear is Golden Freddy. In Fnaf 2, we see Golden Freddy. So how can we know if Mango was the one who did the bite of 87? Because Golden Freddy was Fredbear, so we might believe it was Fredbear. And we might be true, but hey, let me just search up Fnaf bite of 87, and it will just show us Bonnie, and it will tell us, it will be like Fredbear or Mango, which really just confuses everyone, which I say I don't really think that much, but it's not a thing. And I'm just pulling up the background. Don't worry. Not gonna search up something crazy. But anyways, the bio of 87, everyone is stuck on is like, they say it's Mango, maybe like Toy Bonnie or Bonnie, like one of those two. But mostly, some of the people say Fredbear until Mango suddenly appeared, and then they just think, wait a minute, what if it is Mango? Well, I believe not. It's a little complicating because in FNAF 3 or 2, in those minigames, showed us Spring Bonnie, like, just laying on the floor after you get destroyed, like, as the animatronics. So, FNAF 4 showed us, what happened to CC, the crying child, or whatever you call him. and I don't really much play that much of Fnaf 4 because it's kind of hard for me to beat it, and I'm still trying to figure out like ways to beat it, but I'm not talking about Fnaf for ways how to beat it for me. No, I'm talking about the lore, the Fnaf lore. William Afton killed the kids in the Spring Bonnie suit, right? And stuffed them in Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. After that, then, yeah, because usually they showed us like William destroying these animatronics, showing the ghosts coming out of them, chasing William into the Spring Bonnie suit. William dies in it. Then William changes his name to Springtrap, and after a little while of spending time with Michael, he just burns down the Fazbear's Frights. Then Michael had to escape, which he completes. And then he makes this new pizzeria for like Henry or whatever his name is to just burn down the place with Michael in it. And William Afton, or Afton, whatever, because I don't know his other animatronic name. And then, but I'm talking about the bite of 87. So, we know the mask, Michael and his other friends were wearing. But I believed those masks were like made before they made Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Like they're starting to make them, and they're not completed yet. So they announced the mask early. And then for a little while, they must have a malfunction, because why did they put them in the parts and service and make new animatronics like toy animatronics? Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Toy Freddy, and Mangle. But some people also call her Toy Foxy sometimes. So I must have believed the bite of 87 usually was actually made by Fredbear, but somebody thought it was Mangle and announced it out, making people got confused, and then Google thought it was true. And yeah, I am pretty sure that's that might be true, but nobody knows who actually did the bite of 87. But I'm just saying, like, this is a theory, a game theory. I'm not going to the actual game theory guy. No. I'm just saying, the bite of 87 had to be in 1987 in Fredbear's Family Diner, because usually like in the night in 90s or like the 2000s, somewhat there, have more advanced diners like restaurants, which is pizzerias. But in the 80s, the diners were more known, like more like I'm just trying to say, like, the diners were pretty, I kind of forgot what it was called, but it was pretty popular. And then they got more advanced to pizzerias, a bigger restaurant of the diners, but like more advanced. And they make so what I'm saying, they're just they're making I'm trying to say they make more pizzas than diners usually do. It's like, Waffle House. And Waffle House is like similar to diners. If you go there, it's like a diner. But if you go to a pizzeria, it looks much bigger and more advanced. And yes, Waffle House, more people go there. It's still popular, but I'm not saying like all diners have to be forgotten. No, I meant some. Like, they break down a diner and then they rebuilt it into a restaurant or a pizzeria, or like the old times, some of the restaurants used to be like diners. And I'm not saying like the pizzeria always has been like, not all not all pizzerias has to be like bunch of diners. No, I'm just saying the diners used to be popular until they broke down and get rebuilt into a restaurant or a pizzeria. It's like Fredbear's Family Diner gets abandoned, rebuilt a bigger pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Kids and families go there, enjoy pizza, and have fun with the arcade. But what if Henry made that place and William snuck into that place because, whatever, like he killed the kids. Like, I'm just saying, like, he snuck in there and put Spring Bonnie in there, because that room had an arcade, but But there was just 3 arcades, and nothing much. That's it. It's like it meant to be an arcade like room, but instead it's like a parts and service replaced room. But it's not. It doesn't look like it's a parts and service, but it's like a room got forgotten by Henry, and Henry just didn't care about removing those arcades. He just didn't bother. He just left it.
Ice cream.
And then after Henry found out the Spring Bonnie suit was there, he just left the pizzeria and tried to copy his same old animatronics again. William break them down, and then Henry had to remake them by pulling off Bonnie's arm and Bonnie's face, Chica's arms, and kind of need a part of her face because her head was kind of ripped partly off. And Foxy and Freddy, I don't know, he just did nothing about it. It's just ripped off the fur or something. And then William had to do the stupidest thing, which went to the Spring Bonnie suit, get killed, burn down the place, and then almost died there, stab himself with like a metal piece, like a sharp metal piece through his shoulder thing, like where his shoulder would have been, or his arm would have been, and then he had to replace his cool design. And then, replace his suit. And then, after that, yeah, it got crazy. And then the lore, keeps on going. If you want to hear more lore, just ask me in the comments. I'll give you guys, a part 2 of a Fnaf lore. If you like this lore I was talking about, I can do more. Just like and subscribe and put down the comment saying I want more Fnaf lore. Just put down the comments and I'll reply okay or yes, I'll do it. And then when I do it, it'll soon come out. I don't know when. It's just when you guys want another Fnaf lore from me. Alright guys, bye.